Okay, this is Mary and Sherry. They are master's students in the CPIT program. Can you tell us about your project and your sponsor?
Sure. So we've been working with Jhpiego. They're our sponsor for this project. And what we have here is an antenatal screening kit. So we're screening women in developing countries for high-risk conditions during pregnancy. And you can see we have the pens here. And each pen is testing for a different condition. So, for example, ketones here is testing for malnutrition or ketone present in the urine. Or nitrites is testing for a urinary tract infection or the presence of nitrites in the urine. And this is a very simple technology where a healthcare worker can take a piece of filter paper and she can use, so here we're testing for nitrites, and the body of the pen is white, which means that the reagent should come out white, and if she's positive for the condition, it will turn pink. So we take this pen, and the healthcare worker simply marks on a piece of filter paper. Is this fine? Yep. And then gives it to the woman, who would then urinate on the paper in the privacy of her own home. And then if the color change turns to this color on the pen, then she's positive for the test. So here we can see that this woman has nitrite present in her urine, and she would need to then travel to a healthcare facility to receive further treatment or diagnosis of this condition to treat her so that she doesn't have a urinary tract infection that could lead to complications in her pregnancy. Treatments for a lot of these conditions, they are available in the developing country, but the problem is really getting the screening to the woman and getting it to her at an affordable price. So unlike a common urine dipstick that costs 20 to 40 cents per test strip, our tests are about half a cent per test. And we do this by really eliminating the manufacturing costs in the test. So instead of manufacturing a plastic strip of paper with several pieces of foam on it, really all of the manufacturing is done by the healthcare worker, who simply puts the reagent on the paper, lets it dry, and hands it to the woman to pee on. It also means that it doesn't require a cup to hold the urine, because she can urinate directly on the strip. And each of these pens holds about 400 tests. So it's really quite inexpensive because the reagent in here is not the expensive part. It's really the plastic and the strip that goes into a urine dipstick. And we're putting about 400 tests in a single pen that doesn't cost very much at all.
And our partner Jhpiego, we had the opportunity to travel to these countries and actually see what it was like, see the different requirements that our device would need, such as being able to withstand high heats and light sensitivity. So Jhpiego is working with us on this mission and are really committed to getting this out and doing more field testing in Nepal.
You two are about to graduate from the master's program in CPIT. Can you describe what your year was like in one word?
Amazing.
Busy and amazing.
Yeah, it's really a life-changing experience. It's not just a program where you develop a technology, and it's not even just a program where you develop a technology that will save lives. It's where you go and see the problem yourself, discover the problem yourself, and bring that knowledge back, knowledge that you'll keep with you forever, and use that to really design something that can go out in the field and be sustainable, taking into account all of those human factors and design criteria that you yourself experienced firsthand in order to make a technology that will really last and be effective.